Hello guys, welcome on today's stream. Today we'll take a look on Aussie yen daily buy trade. It's sort of a um, range trade setup. So let's wait 20 seconds more. Okay guys, so contact me on Skype if you want to be in a Skype room, free Skype room, where we talk a little bit more about trading and so on. So I also offer for 100 subscribers. I also offer one-on-one session as well related to your your issue related to trading, like entries, exits, trade management, psychological issues, risk profiles, and so on. So contact me. Skype is down in the description. So that's it. Today I'll do a very short stream, like 10 to 15 minutes. No bullshit, just pure technicals. So that's it. Let's wait 10 seconds more. Okay, so I will be entering Aussie yen just in a 15 minutes when the daily candle will close. I will put a buy limit above this candle high and stop loss below this candle. So we can clearly see some sort of a weakness in this candle. We can have probably 4-hourly divergence indeed as well. We've also got this 4-hourly pin bar, and actually 1-hourly is still not picking up yet, but when the price will broke that, trade will be triggered when the price will broke this swing high, and this will be an entry. Otherwise, weekly looks pretty exhausted. Currently price is not moving a lot since June. So yeah, it's sort of a range trade. I really don't prefer range trades a lot, but this is just a good entry. So we are here on the support. Price showed some sort of a weakness in these candles, in these three candles. We've got a 4-hourly divergence, and now we've got a pretty dominant bullish candle, and that's it. Simple as it is. I will be looking for some sort of a bearish candle pattern in this zone to exit a trade. Okay, otherwise, if the price will break through that, I will aim for this swing high, or if the price will still continue in upper, I will take profits in some of these zones. Okay, so pretty simple, pretty obvious, nothing special. So the risk reward in that case could be 1 to 2, a little less because of taking profits around 1 to 1.5 in this zone, almost 1 to 4, so 1 to 3.5, and in this zone 1 to 9, 1 to 10, 1 to 8, 1 to 9. However, so that's it. I will enter this trade with with 0.33%, because it is a range trade. I really don't prefer a lot range trades, range setups, but this is pretty obvious and clean, so I will risk it. My normal risk is 0.5% per trade. So that's it. Otherwise, I wanted to enter USD CAD. We are on a pretty decent resistance. We've got a flip trend line, and now again this is acting as a resistance, so very decent resistant trend line. But the candle will not close as bearish as I wanted. I would enter if the current candle would close down there. Okay, So I will not enter. I really thought that I will enter USD CAD today short, so for short. So that's it. I'm still in Aussie dollar, New Zealand Swiss, Euro Swiss, Euro yen, Swiss yen. And this Euro and yen pairs, however, these crosses are not looking pretty good. I have an entry here, stop loss below there. It's daily 1 to 3 setup to the upside, aiming the price come to this zone. We've got support trend line, but current price action is not looking very good. So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole week of no momentum and a lot of resistance in this zone. So we might get stopped out. I have a smaller risk on this trade, so on these trades, Euro yen don't look well as well. So buy stop is right here, stop loss below there. So sideways movement. We might get some sort of a break, very powerful break to the upside or to the downside. So You know what? I might actually close one of I might actually close one of these yen pairs. Yeah, I will close Euro Swiss to reduce the risk on this whole basket. I mean, it's on a break even, so. Actually, why I've done that? Because I see there's no momentum, so price action is really not impressive, and I've been long in 3 pairs, which are quite correlated, and I have closed one of them, so the exposure is smaller. Okay, so that's the point. So that's it. So Aussie dollar. Actually, this one is pretty challenging decision. We are in some sort of a swing low, so support EMA 200 hold as well. I'm shorting from this candle up here, and we've got a pretty decent bullish price action right now. So I might hedge that with partial position. But the reason why I don't want to hedge is because of this weekly pin bar and this whole bearishness, and it's a little bit doubting situation. I'm a discretionary trader, so sometimes I'm in a dilemma, so I have to think a little bit better in these cases. Otherwise, weekly is showing to the downside, but daily, which I've entered, is showing a potential bullish price action in the next few days. So yeah, I will hedge that. I mean, it's my job to hedge these kind of patterns on these structures. I mean, this could be a buy. This could be a weekly pin bar after that, and so I have to hedge that, even if I don't want it. New Zealand Swiss again. I'm short from down here. I mean, this was an entry setup. Sell stop below this candle, stop loss above here, and this bullish price action. But we've got a pretty nice weekly pin bar. So again, doubting situation. So I will hedge both of these trades with very partial hedge. So one third of 0.5%, so half percent, one quarter of one third, sorry, of half percent. So if price will continue into the upside, I might get stopped out, but if the price will continue higher, I'll make profit. But if I get stopped out and after that price return to the downside, then I'm screwed. Okay, so that's it, guys. Let me check here. Yeah, New Zealand, Kiwi actually have printed pretty decent buying candle pattern, but what I don't like is again this weekly pin bar and resistance zone and so on. So I really don't like to buy in these kind of zones, and this is exactly the same problem with New Zealand Swiss. It's pretty high. I mean, it has the room to the upside, but this stopping formation could easily be, I mean, price could move lower, around 250 pips. New Zealand CAD, a lot of bullishness. I don't know why. I mean, it looks like this resistance will be broken. I was actually also looking for Aussie New Zealand for this some sort of a bullish. I'm still actually waiting for some powerful bullish price action because we have a lot of sideways movement right here on a lower time frame, sort of a trendy channel and some sort of a divergences as well, fading momentum, losing momentum, and I'm looking for some sort of bullish candle right here on this pair. Pound Aussie. Yeah, okay. Pretty nice monthly candle, right? And if I see monthly and weekly candle pretty strong, I really don't like to short. I really don't like to counter trend. Go against weekly and monthly time frame with a daily time frame. I really don't like that. Even if there is most of the time, many times, there is enough room on a daily, so I could be a little bit more aggressive. So okay, so pound cat, okay, pound yen is still that. Pound New Zealand, yeah, pretty bearish candle formation, but overall context is just pretty flat and dead, so not interested a lot. USDR, USD Swiss just in a range, nothing major. Aussie Swiss, yeah, Aussie Swiss is one of the examples as well. We're on a support. EMA 200 is holding as a support as well. This candle was pretty showing some sort of a weakness, so price tried to move higher, and now we've got pretty dominant candle pattern in this zone. We've got a divergence as well. But the problem is that this weekly candle is pretty strong, and this as well, and this whole formation is still on sort of a higher, on a highs, and I really don't like to buy in highs or in the resistance zones. The other fact is that there's a support trend line, so it's sort of a wedge, and I really don't feel comfortable buying right here. We might get retracement and retest of this trend line a little bit better, so not interested. Actually, a few hours ago I was analyzing 10 pairs whether I should enter them or not, and I'm thinking loudly with you now on the stream. Okay, Euro New Zealand, it's completely, almost opposite than New Zealand Swiss. We've got a pretty decent this candle formation. Actually, this candle is a little bit too strong, but we've got an inside day and break of that. So on a lower time frames, this might look pretty awesome. Actually, not yet. EMA 36 is not broken yet. Trend line is somehow broken, so this might be a very good 1 hourly setup. Broken trend line. We've got a double triple top, however, and now we've got a lower low and a lower high back to this support will act as a resistance. EMA 36, this blue one as well. So looking for short opportunities. So this one is this is a good trading idea if you're an intraday trader. 1 hourly, 4 hourly trader. I really prefer daily and weekly only. So what I don't like is that here's a weekly pin bar and double bottom and divergence as well. You can see pretty decent divergence, and I really expect that price will retest this zone sooner or later. I expect that. So yeah, it's pretty challenging day because there's a lot of two time frame two time frames are fighting each other, and I'm really not comfortable in this kind of situation. We've got the trend line, so we are the major trend is downtrend. We've got the trend line resistance, EMA 36, nice candle formation, but weekly is against us. Okay, so in these cases there are only two options. The first option is that you risk smaller, but I mean with smaller risk than normal, than usual, or you just stay away and play conservative game. So that's it. Pound dollar actually has formed a pretty nice 4 hourly 1 to 3 support, act as a resistance trend line. So pretty dang good price action. Daily also this candle confirms today's candle to a candle from 2 days ago, confirms this bearish power, broken trend line. So that's it. I mean, if you're trading 4 hourly, you might already be in a trade. Stop loss above here, or if you're conservative, above previous swing high. That's it. Euro pound. Euro pound had formed pretty decent. I mean, not nice. It's doji, it's not pin bar. This candle looks completely different from here and here in this. So I really prefer zooming in a lot to the maximum when I'm storytelling the candles. So what's the problem here? I mean, we've got a pretty strong bullish candle and now two sideways candles, some sort of a rejection, and I really don't know what to do in these cases. I mean, I'm just staying away from that. Nothing fancy here. So EuroCAD, we've got an inside bar, but we've actually got a higher high and a higher low. Higher high, higher low. So we might get a retest back to here. So resistance act as a support. Let's see how weekly candle really confirms our idea. It would be nice to have this current weekly candle closed like that, so it would confirm bullishness, and in the first half of another week we could get a retracement like that. So why is that? Because if tomorrow the price action would drop to down there with the powerful candle, we would get on a weekly a pin bar. If the price would close right here, we would get a pin bar, and I really don't like buying on a daily where I have a weekly pin bar against my daily idea. So this is why. Okay, Euro Aussie, pretty decent price action formation, but we've got a higher high and a higher low Also, this weekly price action is pretty strong, and it might be a longer term setup. Weekly is also confirming our bullishness again. Bounce from support, bullish candle patterns, price action, and higher high, higher low. USDN, sort of a sideways movement, nothing special. Aussie cat, it is just flat. I was short right here, but I'm already out. New Zealand yen, yeah, kind of bullish price action right now, but the whole context is not the right. So guys, let me know if you have any questions. Hello Mohammed, sorry I was not responding at all. I'm just trying to make this stream as short as possible. I'm actually thinking that I'll start streaming half an hour earlier, because I'm kind of tired. It's very late. It's sleep time. It's 11 p.m. locally. If you have any questions, let me know, guys. I'll wait just for 2 minutes more. Otherwise, for everyone who is watching recording, have a nice day and take care. Bye. And for everyone who is on a stream, I'll just wait a little bit more. Okay, guys, so thank you very much for your attention, and yeah, see you in the next week. Tomorrow I will not stream probably. So have a nice day. Bye.